welcome to Be Loud by April Lee. Just wanted to get on here, and I'm going to address something really quick because obviously you can tell I am having some problems with my facial muscles. Last Monday I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy. Thankfully it was not a stroke. I was very thankful for that. But as you can tell, it's a severe case of Bell's palsy. I was not mentally dealing with it very well for a while, so I've been off. I've been wanting to make a video. However, as you can tell, this is really bad. But I've also been having a lot of problems with my left eye. So it's affected my left side, which is my predominant side, which is usually what happens like when you have a stroke or something like this. It always affects your predominant side. And my left eye doesn't produce a lot of tears. Sometimes it produces too much, sometimes it doesn't produce enough. So right now I'm battling putting eye drops in. I have 2 different eye drops I put in, depending on the time of day, or how dry my eye is will determine which ones I use. I have a regular one, Sustain regular drops, and then I have the little Sustain ones. And then I have another little bottle that is Sustained, but it's the gel drops. So they're not quite as sticky as the regular gel that you can put in your eye, that I've heard some people do. But I've spent a lot of money on eye drops over the past 2 weeks, and it sucks, but it's part of what I need to do. So anyhow, with that being said, I am off of work right now until the 10th as it stands. I'm hoping I can go back at that time. The reason why I'm off is because of my eye, and I can't keep it open for long periods of time. So what I do is the doctor gave me some of that little silky tape, and I'll rip a piece off and tape my eye shut. If my eye bothers me too bad, usually I have to do that about once or twice a day. I do have this wonderful looking eye patch. It's just a cheapo that I got on Amazon, and I can't wear it with my glasses, obviously, because it does stick out like a point, to keep your eye, let you move your eye. But I do have it in case I need to. I don't want to tape my eye. Or if I am driving and I absolutely need this, I need to wear my glasses, but I'll usually tape my eye if I'm driving. It's a lot easier because then I can wear my glasses. But with that being said, anyhow, so yeah, I'm off of work, which you guys know, I'm not rich. I'm struggling already. With things going on, it's just been a really rough time. Last week, I have filed for the short-term disability, which is only 60% of your wages, so it's not really much by the time they take out your taxes and your insurance and my FSA. But my first week, which is my waiting week, was last week, and then this week starts the week that I would get paid for. So out of these last 2 weeks, which is my pay period, I'm going to get a 1-week check, which is 60%, and this is the check that I'm supposed to be paying my rent out of. Yeah, so that's going to be, my rent's $735. I can pay my rent, and I've been keeping up on it up until now. However, now that I'm off and I don't have a lot of money coming in, I'm not able to make June's rent. So I had posted something out on Facebook, if you're on my Facebook, asking if anybody could possibly help out. I hate asking for help, and it's not who I am. So please understand that this kills me to even ask you or even bring this up. But I put something on my Facebook asking if you can possibly help $10, $15, $20, even if it's not much, several people doing that will end up adding up and it will help. I have applied to numerous agencies around the area here, and I'm just waiting to hear back from them. I have more that I'm going to be working on tomorrow. I try to spend most of my day trying to find the resources and ask around and ask this resource and that resource for another, resource. And I've gotten a pretty good list, but I'm stressing out big time. I have until next Friday to pay my rent, which is the 4th. And I'm really stressing because I can't let it go into the late stage fee, because the first day it's late, if I paid on the 5th, it's going to be $50 extra, and then $10 each additional day after that. And I cannot afford that. And then I have a shut off notice, which for my electric, that is going to be shut off on June 2nd, which is Wednesday. So I'm trying to find resources for that as well. Not a lot of places around here will give you a lot of help, especially when you don't have children. That's when I'm running into a thing. It's not like I'm a habitual person that goes around asking for money every month. This is a one-time deal. I just need to get over this hump, and then when I get back to work, I'll be good and I'll be fine. So I'm asking if any of you have any possible way of helping during this really difficult time for me. I would greatly appreciate anything that you can do to help me. I have had one person reach out to me so far and send me some money. She's like, it's not much, but it's something, and I am so thankful for that. But if you can possibly help me, I would really appreciate it. I do have PayPal, which is what I prefer to use, because I've had an account set up with them. I trust them. I've worked for them before. I have a debit card for them, so I can use that and just put that money, whatever comes into my PayPal, will go right on to my rent. Or my utility bill, my electric bill. I'm looking more towards my rent because I'm thinking I can push the utility bill a little bit. They haven't been very flexible with making any kind of arrangement because it's a newer account. It's only 6 months old. And they haven't allowed me to make any kind of payment arrangement since I started. But I also do use Zelle Pay. That's Zelle like a zebra. I have Facebook Pay set up because I was selling some purses on there at one time, so that automatically goes into my Chase checking account when it is sent to me. And it's really easy to do. The lady who did it when she bought my purses did it on her phone when we were right there in the parking lot, and I had it within like a minute the most. And then I also do have Venmo, V like Victor. So if you are able to assist me in any way possible, even $5 will help. I would appreciate anything you can do. I just don't know what else to do at this point, so I'm just reaching out to my fiber community in hopes that they could possibly help me. But yeah, so once this whole situation here in my life, in this, my chapter here in Indiana, is past, my new chapter, and I truly believe that this is going to be the last chapter of my life, meaning I'm going to be going where I belong, and this is where I'm going to be for the rest of my years. I'm going to be with the person I need to be with. I should have been with by this time already, but a decision brought me here, and it's fine. I don't regret it because I was brought here for a reason. I truly believe that. You guys all know me. I believe everything happens for a reason. We are taught lessons. Jum, what are you doing? We are all taught lessons, and this was one of my lessons. So also, well, let's just say, let's go on with this. I will post those links to those 4 things that if you can help me, you'll have them in your in the description box. Sorry, it's really hard for me to focus with my eye like this, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking directly at the camera. Please forgive me. But I will have them posted in the description box below, so you can take a look at them and choose if you're able to help me choose which one you would prefer to use. I'm okay with either one of them. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I do prefer PayPal because I know I get it right away, and Facebook Pay does work and it is safe, so you can use that as well. Friday, I start with physical therapy for both my Bell's palsy and my pain management. They put me with a therapist who is able to work with me on both situations. So that's going to be really great. I'm excited to start it with it. My sister had looked up some massages and stuff that I can do and exercises that I can do on YouTube for my Bell's palsy. So I've been doing these exercises and trying to, like, you know, stretch my face muscles and things like that. And then I had to read up today because my whole left side of my face feels like it's bruised, like someone just punched the crap out of me. And I'm like, this has got to be normal because the muscle's not being working. And I looked it up and it is normal. They said that you'll get that from time to time, and it can never go away, or it could possibly go away, you know, through your healing. So I pray that I get my smile back, because I know I shouldn't worry about that. And my brother has always told me that you're beautiful on the inside. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. But to me, I have to feel good about the outside too. Because of my depression, it just hits it really bad. And it makes things worse. So I want to work with a physical therapist. If I have to work with a speech therapist, I will. When this first started happening, I can only drink out of a straw on the side of my right side, and in the far corner. I can now drink with a straw a little bit over more than half past my midpoint. I can't do it over here yet, but I can do here. When I'm drinking out of a regular cup, I have to kind of hold my my finger here to keep my lip from just like blubbering out, and it just like kind of drips out like, you know, like a fountain. But I am going to be, like I said, I had a follow-up with my family doctor last Friday. She put me on eardrops because with the muscles not working on the left side of my face, I have a large collection of fluid behind my left eardrum as well. The ER doctor actually did a CT of my brain, and of course ruled out that it wasn't a stroke or any kind of clots or anything. And then he also did a CT of my sinuses to make sure that that's not what was causing the fluid behind my eardrum. So I'm on those drops. So that was another prescription that I had to get with this whole thing. They did put me on prednisone. I was taking 10 milligrams at start. I started with 6 tablets, and then you go down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I accidentally took 2 days of 3, but it's not going to hurt anything. And then they had me on an antiviral medicine because Bell's palsy can be caused by either a virus or, you know, like shingles or anything like that. Or it could be caused by stress. So they weren't sure which one. The prednisone will help loosen my muscles up and get them to relax because they're kind of frozen. Even, it's weird, even my nose is called a frozen nose. When I'm trying to breathe in or I'm blowing my nose, I can't blow my left side. And I noticed a huge difference when I breathe in on my left side. It's literally a frozen nose, like it doesn't work. And I'm sorry I just keep going on, but I just thought I'd update you guys, let you know what's going on. The antiviral med, the ER doctor told me he was going to aggressively attack this with medicine to give me the best chance of recovery. The antiviral meds that I was on, it was 800 milligrams, and I was taking them 5 times a day. And those meds made me dizzy, so just turning my head side to side made me really dizzy. So obviously I kept my driving to an absolute extreme minimum, unless I absolutely had to go somewhere like medicine or something. And then it also made me extremely sleepy, so I was taking naps. So now I'm off the medication fully as of yesterday, and now I'm going to start looking into getting my COVID vaccine started, because I wasn't able to start that until after this whole thing was over. I might still even wait a little bit until I start recovering from it. But yeah, so everything is working out. We're working on getting me better, and hopefully everything will be together. So as I'm sitting here, I've been trying to get my Crojo back. It's been a slow go process. However, I have been working on a dishcloth pattern that I found by Snappy Tots by Heidi Yates, which if you watch No Catchy Name, she does a lot of Heidi Yates patterns. And if you can see this, where is it? This scarf, and there's another one behind it, but you can't really see it. These are the two that I put into the Bloomsburg Fair when I lived back in Pennsylvania, and won 3rd prize. They're Heidi Yates at Snappy Tots. That's one of her patterns. And I get a lot of her patterns, especially when she has like her freebies going on. Like the whole month of May, she was giving away a free pattern, because I think the month of May was marked 10 years that she started her Snappy Tot business. So she was giving away free patterns every day. So I was collecting them. And one of these patterns, and I'll put the link to this pattern in the description box below. It is not a free pattern. It is probably on her website, but it is not a free pattern to print out. I just love this pattern, and it's a dishcloth pattern. And I figured with the whole wings thing going on, I do want to get involved with that, because domestic violence is very near and dear to my heart. And I am always looking for a reason to, 1, use up some of my yarn, and I have tons of cotton yarn. And 2, to help out ladies or gentlemen who are in need of stuff when they come to the shelters and go out and, start their new house after dealing with this situation. So here is the pattern that I made. And it's just a really cute little flower. It's very simple. I can usually make one of these in like less than an hour if I'm just sitting here watching TV. Just go, and I know the pattern by heart now, so it's a super fun, easy pattern. And then my very first one I made was this one. And if you notice, this one has the color change right here with the one line around it, and then it goes to the green. I didn't catch that in the pattern the first time, so I made this one, and this one just kind of looks like a sun, but this one's green inside, and then it has the orange on the outside. So I think it's still cute, but I made those 2, and then I have this one and this one. This one, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting in here, but it's got yellow going around it, or no, it's got the green, I'm sorry. And then this one has the pink. And then I have this purple one. I have this pink one. And I love the peach on the outside. I love putting these colors together and just having fun with them. And then I made a yellow one. And all of these are different. There's no two that are like in my pile. And then I have this one. This one is very similar to the other one that I made, but the other one had pink around it, and this one has orange. So, isn't that pretty? I love those colors. Pink, orange, and green are purple, orange, and green. And then one last one I made is another peach one. So I thought these were really, really cute, and it's helped me use up a lot of my yarn. Some of these are going to go to some of my favorite besties in PA. Some of them will go to PA, some of them will go to Virginia. And then the rest, whatever I make from here on out, is going to be going to the Wings Foundation. Because my local shelter is not accepting donations right now, which is kind of crazy. But I had a bunch of nice clothes that were dress-up clothes that were, you know, from Torrid and Avenue and all those places, and I couldn't give them away because I wanted to donate them to there and they won't accept them. So I gave them to the Goodwill, which in my head is not the same, but you know, it was nice to go shopping at Goodwill and see my clothes on the rack, and know that my shorts that I had sitting around is going to be making the Goodwill $4. And you know, it's hard for us larger people to find clothes at places like that, so I was really happy to do that. And then that same day I ended up buying a really awesome skirt. Let's see if I can find it real quick, that I plan on wearing to my nephew's wedding. He is getting married in September, and this is actually a LuLaRoe. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, but it's one of theirs. And it's just a maxi, you know, like a long skirt that goes down. And I thought it was very appropriate because it's red, white, and blue. And my nephew is in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I'm going to wear a white top with it. And then I'm going to probably crochet something that goes over that white top. Like maybe a little sweater or something. And have something homemade to go over it. And then I have a Sasko bracelet that are made from the girls in Nepal, from ladies in Nepal. That is a American flag. Let me see, it's right here. So I am going to be wearing that, and I thought that would be a really cute outfit to wear to my nephew's wedding. You know, something that's a little dressy, but yet not super dressy. Get your butt back from that drawer. So that's what I've been doing. I will have some more videos coming up soon here. I am going to try to get back on track with them. I want to try to see if I can donate some of my time to get out of the house at the local veterans house. We have a local veterans house here where it's huge. It's a huge campus. It's like a university. And I want to see if I can just go in and sit and talk with some of the veterans and just conversate with them and just keep them company. You know, I can take my crochet with me and sit there and talk to them. I mean, they get bored. I'm sure they would love to have people talk to them. So that's what my plans are. I don't know if they'll let me do it before I'm vaccinated fully, but I'm going to find out first. And I'm looking to possibly do some volunteering at the local animal shelter, Almost Home Humane Society here in Lafayette, and just try to keep myself busy until I move on to my next destination in life. And that one's going to be amazing. It's going to be the most incredible place. Going to be with the most incredible people. I'm going to miss my family dearly, and knowing that I can't just hop in my car and drive 9.5 hours and be home to visit is going to be difficult. But I'll be in a position that I can hop on a plane and be able to come home and visit enough. That conversation has already been talked about and decided upon. So again, bring me back to the beginning of this video. If you can help me out in any way possible, like I said, $5, $10 is fine. I would super greatly appreciate it more than anything. And when I do get back on track, I do want to take and put, have a giveaway for anybody who has helped me. I'm going to put their names in a, down on a paper, and anybody who has given, I do want to have a giveaway to try to, as a way to say thank you. And I'm going to have other giveaways coming up too, so be on the lookout for that. I know I've been saying that. Things have been happening one after another, but my life is, I feel like I'm grabbing hold of it now, so it's going to be good. Thank you to everybody who has reached out to me and checked on me to see how I was doing because they hadn't seen me. Thank you so much. That means so much to me from the bottom of my heart to know that even though I have not been active on YouTube very much, you still remember me. You still take the time out of your day and email me and say, hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you. That means the world to me because people who have been right here in my life hasn't even asked me once how I am doing, especially since this whole Bell's palsy has happened. So that means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. You guys are wonderful, and from the bottom of my heart, any help that you can help me with, I totally appreciate it. And be looking for more of my videos coming up. Thank you so much. God bless you, and keep watching for more videos. Thank you.